Hey guys, if you want to dominate in Madden 18, head on over to Madden247.com, where you can pick up the full access guide to Madden 18 and any ebooks. This is the best content that you're going to find anywhere, and it's more than half off other websites. And if you want to support me directly, head on over to Patreon.com, where not only are you going to be getting the best content, but you're also going to be entered into giveaways. So if you're interested, head on over to the links in the description below. What's up, guys? We are back with a one-play touchdown against any type of coverage, whether man, zone, cover 3, cover 2, cover 4, it doesn't matter. We have a one-play touchdown. The formation we're going to be using is the tight offset tight end, and we're going to be using the HB1 package. That's going to give us 4 receivers on the field. Now, what you see is we're going to use the bench play just because we need those outs, and then we're going to put the guy on the wide side of the field on a fade and the slot on the short side of the field on a streak. And all we're going to do is see which cornerback sits and which one the safety takes, and we're just going to throw it opposite of that. And you see we have a wide open one-play touchdown. Now, if you're throwing it to the left, you want to lead it with a 9 o'clock pass lead, and if you're throwing it to the right, you want to do a 3 o'clock pass lead. Now, this is against cover 3. You're going to see cover 3 is very popular so far this year. Just because cover 2, the deep zones play too far back and to the sidelines. What you see against cover 3, we have easily a one-play touchdown to either side. Here, we're going to throw it to the right because that right side corner also sits, so we could pick left or right which way to throw it. Next, we're going to take a look at a cover 2. Now, cover 2 is going to destroy because what I also like to do is put the running back on a curl route. But you see here, we could just throw it deep down the middle in an inside pass lead to one of the slot receivers, preferably the one on the short side of the field because he's running a streak instead of a fade like Brown is. But you see sometimes they'll run with the streaks, but we're still able to fit it in if we have a mismatch with a receiver on a linebacker. But the best thing to do is what I like to do is put the running back on a curl. And this is either going to give us a check down. What it mainly does is watch that linebacker, how he hesitates, and that allows us to get it over the middle linebacker's head for an easy read and completion. Because this case, what he does is he doesn't just straight run with the vertical route. He has to respect the underneath route for a second before he goes and runs. So we're able to complete that. But if they do user that and they take off and just try and cover that deep route, remember we have the triangle route on the left, but then we also have this check down route that we can always go down to because everyone's vacated the middle with the out routes and the verticals. Next, we have against cover 4. Cover 4 is the scariest of the zones because you see that we have to kind of fit it in very tightly to the sideline. It works best if you can use the target passing system and throw it towards that pylon, but that takes a lot of practice to get used to. You see we can also flip it and use the outside receiver as a fade and then put the in route from the slot receiver. But we still have the left side, again, it's the same setup on a streak and then out on the back side as well. So you see we could either do it with the out to the slot or the outside receiver against cover 4. Now, man-to-man is the scariest one because if they play dime or something where they can match up receivers with fast DBs, it's very hard to complete. But you see, if we do have a mismatch, that's the reason we want to put 4 receivers out there with the halfback 1. We can complete it straight over the middle. But if you notice, if we do have a good DB or a fast DB lined up on the receiver that's running the fade or the streak, it's going to be a harder time to complete that over the middle just because he'll be able to hang with him. If you watch right here, Antonio Brown has a DB on him, and we're not able to fit it when an inside pass lead because that DB is able to keep up with him. So what I like to do is put the halfback on a curl again, and then we're going to playmaker him as soon as he makes his curl route. So we're going to either be able to hit triangle or the mismatch down the field or playmaker him over and get a quick burst against the linebacker who's covering him. So this works great, especially if you have a speed style route running back and you do not have either one of the receivers deep downfield. You can always playmaker this and get them open against any type of man-to-man on the linebacker because the running backs with that playmaker are normally going to win that 9 times out of 10. And if they try and user it, we can always throw it to the left or to the right, depending on which one they are using. So I hope y'all enjoy this video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel for more great content. And be sure to check out Madden247.com, where you can get the best content just like this with the full access guide, or just the Madden offense or defensive membership. And if you want to support me directly, head on over to patreon.com, where you can get the same exact material for only $5 a month.